Now to the ongoing immigration operations in Minneapolis and protests across the country after the fatal shooting of a young mother by an immigration agent in that city. People in Minneapolis are honoring the memory of 37-year-old Renee Good. ABC's Morgan Norwood is on the scene again tonight in Minneapolis.
Tonight, the nationwide outcry over the death of 37-year-old Renee Good spilling into a fifth day. Demonstrations from New York to Los Angeles. And in Minneapolis today, ICE and Customs and Border Protection agents ramping up their operations, clashing with protesters. Demonstrators surrounding officers. Agents deploying what appears to be pepper spray. Before smashing through the front door of this home, leading a man out in cuffs. Agents transporting detainees to this federal building.
And a growing standoff outside this federal building in Minneapolis. Federal agents on one side, dozens of demonstrators on the other, all calling for ICE to go home.
Today, Secretary Kristi Noem saying they're sending hundreds of more agents to the city and doubling down on her initial claim that ICE agent Jonathan Ross acted in self-defense when he shot Renee Good last week. That assessment made just hours after the shooting and before the investigation even began.
The vehicle was weaponized and it attacked the law enforcement officer. He defended himself and he defended those individuals around him. That is the definition. When there is something that is weaponized to use against the public and law enforcement, that is an act of domestic terrorism.
Noem's response only fueling more frustration. Lawmakers calling for transparency in the FBI's investigation.
How can we trust the federal government to do an objective, unbiased investigation without prejudice, when at the beginning of that investigation, they have already announced exactly what they saw, what they think happened.
And Linsey, the push for DHS reforms could turn into a budget battle. Senator Chris Murphy says that some Democrats could withhold funding for the agency, putting a possible government shutdown in play. Linsey?
Once again, just at the end of the month, potentially, Morgan, thank you.